Hello and welcome. My name is Miss Penelope, and I am so happy you are here today. Welcome to our English grammar lesson. This is a very special place where we learn English together, one step at a time. You are doing something wonderful by choosing to study today. I am very proud of you. So, what are we going to learn today? Today, we are going to learn about irregular plural nouns. That sounds a little big, doesn't it? But do not worry at all. We are going to take it slowly, and by the end of this lesson, you will understand it very well. I promise. Let me ask you something. Do you know what a noun is? A noun is a word for a person, a place, or a thing. For example, cat is a noun. Book is a noun. Teacher is a noun. City is a noun. Good. So nouns are words for things we can see, touch, or think about. Now, when we have more than one of something, we use a plural noun. Plural simply means more than one. For example, one cat becomes two cats. One book becomes three books. Easy, right? Great job for understanding that. In English, most nouns become plural by adding the letter S or ES at the end. One cat, two cats. One box, two boxes. Very simple. But, and here is the important part, some nouns do not follow this rule. These special nouns have a completely different word in the plural form. We call these irregular plural nouns. Irregular means not regular or different from the normal rule. So today, we are going to learn about these special nouns. We will look at many examples. We will practice together, and by the end of the lesson, you will feel much more confident about using them. Are you ready? Let us begin. Let us start with the explanation. I want you to understand exactly what we mean by irregular plural nouns, so let us go through it clearly and slowly. In English grammar, a noun is a word for a thing. When we talk about more than one thing, we use the plural form of the noun. The normal rule, the regular rule, is to add S or ES to the end of the word. For example, one dog, two dogs, one chair, two chairs, one bus, two buses. This is the regular rule, and it is very easy. You just add S or ES. But some nouns are different. They are called irregular nouns because they do not follow the regular rule. Instead of adding S or ES, the whole word changes. Or sometimes the word stays exactly the same. These are the words you need to remember, and that is what we will practice today. There are several groups of irregular plural nouns. Let us look at each group one by one. The first group is nouns that change their vowel sound. A vowel is one of these letters: A, E, I, O, U. Some nouns change their inside vowel to make the plural. For example, the word man, one man, becomes men, two men. The A changes to an E. The same thing happens with woman. One woman becomes two women. And tooth, one tooth becomes teeth. One foot becomes 2 feet. One goose becomes two geese. These changes can feel surprising at first, but do not worry. We will practice them many times. The second group is nouns that change their ending in a special way. For example, some nouns that end in F or FE change to VES in the plural. One leaf becomes two leaves. One knife becomes two knives. One wolf becomes two wolves. One life becomes two lives. Can you see the pattern? The F changes to a V, and then we add es. Very interesting. The third group is nouns that end in en or ren in the plural. These are very old words in English. For example, one child becomes two children. One ox, an ox is a large farm animal, becomes two oxen. And one person, well, sometimes one person becomes two people, and sometimes it becomes two persons. Both are correct, but people is the most common. The fourth group is nouns that stay the same in both the singular and the plural. Singular means one. Plural means more than one. Some words are exactly the same, whether you are talking about one or many. For example, one sheep, two sheep. One fish, two fish. One deer, two deer. The word does not change at all. So how do you know if it is singular or plural? You look at the rest of the sentence. For example, 1 sheep is in the field. 10 sheep are in the field. The word sheep stays the same, but the verb changes. So now you know the 4 main groups. Words that change their vowel, words that change their ending to ves, words that end in en or ren, and words that stay the same. Great job. You are doing so well already. Now let us look at lots of clear examples. I will say each word carefully, and I will also put the word into a sentence so you can see how we use it in real English. Listen carefully and say the words with me if you like. That is a great way to remember them. Example 1, man, men. 1 man is walking down the street. 3 men are playing football in the park. Can you hear the difference? Man becomes men. The A changes to an E. Example 2, woman, women. 1 woman is reading a book. 2 women are waiting at the bus stop. Woman becomes women. Again, the A changes to an E. Very good. Example 3, child, children. 1 child is playing in the garden. Many children are laughing and running. Child becomes children. This ending, children, is very special. There is no other word that ends this way. You just have to remember it. Example 4, tooth, teeth. The dentist looks at my tooth. The dentist looks at my teeth. 1 tooth, many teeth. The OO sound changes to an EE sound. Tooth, teeth. Example 5, foot, feet. My left foot hurts a little. Both of my feet are cold. Foot becomes feet. Again, OO changes to EE. Foot, feet. Example 6, goose, geese. There is 1 goose by the lake. There are many geese by the lake. Goose becomes geese. The OO changes to EE. Can you see the pattern? Goose, geese. Example 7, mouse, mice. There's a mouse in the kitchen. There are mice in the kitchen. Mouse becomes mice. This one is very different. The word changes a lot. Mouse, mice. You will need to remember this one. Example 8, leaf, leaves. 1 leaf fell from the tree. All the leaves fell from the tree in autumn. Leaf becomes leaves. The F changes to V, and we add ES. Leaf, leaves. Example 9, knife, knives. I need a knife to cut the bread. I need sharp knives to prepare the meal. Knife becomes knives. Again, F becomes V, and we add ES. Knife, knives. Example 10, sheep, sheep. 1 sheep is eating grass. 100 sheep are eating grass. The word does not change. Sheep is both singular and plural. Sheep, sheep. Isn't that interesting? Example 11, fish, fish. I caught 1 fish today. I caught 10 fish today. Fish stays the same. 1 fish, many fish. Fish, fish. Example 12, person, people. 1 person is waiting. Many people are waiting. Person becomes people. This is a very important word because we use people all the time in English. Please remember this one especially. Now, let me give you a few more example sentences that mix all of these words together so you can see them in context. That means in real sentences. The children played in the park. Their feet were muddy and their teeth were shining bright. 3 women watched them and smiled. Several geese walked past, and a few mice hid in the leaves. Do you see how naturally these words fit into sentences? They might look strange when you first see them, but with practice, they become very natural and easy to use. You are doing so well. I am really impressed with you. Keep going. You are almost there. Now it is time to practice. This is my favorite part, and I think you will enjoy it too. Practicing is so important because it helps your brain remember the new information. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. I am going to give you some practice activities. Read each one carefully, think about your answer, and then check. Do not rush. It is perfectly fine to think slowly. Learning takes time, and you are doing wonderfully. Activity 1. I will say the singular noun, the word for one thing, and I want you to think of the plural, the word for more than one. Ready? One man. Can you think of the plural? That is right. Men. Well done. One woman. The plural is women. Excellent. One child. The plural is children. Great job. One tooth. The plural is teeth. Brilliant. One foot. The plural is feet. You are doing so well. One goose. The plural is geese. Fantastic. One mouse. The plural is mice. Very good. One leaf. The plural is leaves. Wonderful. One knife. The plural is knives. Excellent work. One sheep. The plural is sheep. That is right. It does not change. You remembered. One fish. The plural is fish. Same word. Brilliant. One person. The plural is people. Perfect. Wonderful. You did so well with activity 1. Give yourself a big smile. You deserve it. Activity 2. Now let us practice with sentences. I will say a sentence with a blank space, and I want you to think of the correct word to fill the blank. Sentence 1. There are 5 blank in my class. They are all very friendly. Is it child or children? That is right. Children. Because there are 5, we need the plural. 5 children. Sentence 2. The blank are very sharp. I use them to cook dinner. Is it knife or knives? That is right, knives. Because there is more than one, we use the plural. The knives are sharp. Sentence 3. My blank are tired after the long walk. Is it foot or feet? That is right. Feet. Both feet are tired. Feet is the plural of foot. Sentence 4. 2 odd actes are talking in the cafe. Is it woman or women? That is right, women. Because there are 2 of them, we need the plural. 2 women. Sentence 5. The farmer has 20 blank on his farm. Is it sheep or sheeps? That is right, sheep. Remember, sheep does not change. We never say sheeps. 20 sheep. Sentence 6. In autumn, the blank turn orange and red and fall from the trees. Is it leaf or leaves? That is right. Leaves. The leaves are beautiful in autumn. Sentence 7. Look, there are 3 swimming on the lake. Is it goose or geese? That is right. Geese. 3 geese are swimming. How beautiful. You are doing so incredibly well. Seriously, I am very proud of you. Not everyone gets these right the first time, and you are doing a fantastic job. Activity 3. Now let us do one final activity. I will read a short paragraph, and I want you to listen for all the irregular plural nouns. Ready? Here we go. Yesterday, I went to the park with some children from my neighborhood. The children were very excited. Many people were already there. We saw a group of geese near the pond, and some deer in the trees at the edge of the park. One of the children hurt her foot, so I carried her. Her teeth chattered a little because it was cold. We found some leaves to collect, and at the end of the day, all the children said it was the best day of their lives. Did you catch the irregular plural nouns? Let me tell you them. Children, people, geese, deer, foot, teeth, leaves, children again, lives. That is 9 irregular plural nouns in one short paragraph. Very good if you notice them. Now let us go through the keywords one more time, nice and slowly. I will say the singular and the plural together so you can review everything we have learned. Man, men, woman, women, child, children, tooth, teeth, foot, feet, goose, geese, mouse, mice, leaf, leaves, knife, knives, life, lives, wolf, wolves, sheep, sheep, fish, fish, deer, deer, person, people, ox, oxen. Read those pairs again. Say them out loud if you can. Hearing yourself say the words is a very powerful way to remember them. Man, men, woman, women, child, children. Keep going. You are almost at the end of the lesson. Wonderful. We have reached the end of our lesson together. And I want to say, you have done an absolutely amazing job today. I really mean that. Learning irregular plural nouns is one of the trickier parts of English grammar, and you have stayed with me all the way through. That shows real dedication, and you should feel very proud of yourself. Let us do a quick summary of everything we learned today. A summary means we go over the most important points one more time to help you remember. First, we learned that a noun is a word for a person, place, or thing. When we have more than one, we use the plural form. Second, we learned that the regular plural rule is to add s or es. One cat, two cats. One box, two boxes. Third, and this is the most important part of today's lesson, we learned that some nouns do not follow the regular rule. These are called irregular plural nouns. They are special words that change in a different way, or sometimes do not change at all. We learned 4 main groups of irregular plural nouns. Group 1, nouns that change their vowel. Man becomes men, woman becomes women, tooth becomes teeth, foot becomes feet, goose becomes geese, mouse becomes mice. Group 2, nouns where F or FE changes to VES, leaf becomes leaves, knife becomes knives, wolf becomes wolves, life becomes lives. Group 3, nouns that add en or ren, child becomes children, ox becomes oxen. Group 4, nouns that do not change at all. Sheep is sheep, fish is fish, deer is deer. And we also learned the very important word people, which is the plural of person. One person, many people. These are the most common irregular plural nouns in English, and you have now learned all of them. That is a wonderful achievement. Every time you read or listen to English, you will start to notice these words, and they will become more and more natural for you. That is how language learning works. Slowly, slowly, and then suddenly it all makes sense. My advice to you is this: practice a little every day. Write the words down, say them out loud, use them in sentences. Maybe tonight, try to write 5 sentences using irregular plural nouns. You do not need to be perfect. Just try. Every little bit of practice helps. And remember, making mistakes is completely normal. Every person who speaks English well made lots of mistakes when they were learning. Mistakes mean you are trying, and trying is how we grow. So do not be afraid to make mistakes. Be brave and keep going. I am so grateful that you joined me today for this lesson. It truly makes me happy to teach you, and I hope you enjoyed learning with me. Please come back soon for our next lesson. We have so many more wonderful things to discover together in the English language. Before I go, if you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a like. It helps other people just like you find these lessons and learn English too. And please subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new lesson. There are so many great lessons coming, and I do not want you to miss a single one. When you subscribe, you become part of our English learning family, and that makes me very happy. Thank you so much for watching. You are a wonderful student, and I believe in you completely. Keep studying, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. You can do this. I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye for now, and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.